Hi, this is Paul Colligan from www.paulcolligan.com. I want to take this short couple of minutes to just talk about why I'm so focused on teleseminars when I do all of these, quote unquote, new media type things. First of all, I truly believe teleseminars to be part of the world of new media. But more importantly, I kind of want to give you my whole story here so you can get an idea of why I've got this focus. I do new media marketing, new media presentations, been doing it for a long time, podcasting, webcasting, webinars, all these great things. Anytime I can take tech and leverage it to do something, get the word out, I do, and I like it. I used to do a lot of webinars and webcasts, and when I was introduced to the world of the teleseminar, I thought this would be silly. My market at the time were web developers who used the Microsoft Front Page product, and I was teaching them, by the hundreds per time, using the Microsoft.com webinar platform, and we could get 600-700 people into an event where we taught them Front Page. And it was suggested that I might want to consider doing a teleseminar, picking up the old-fashioned phone and teaching these people how to use a computer product. Now, let me tell you something. That seemed silly. That seemed absolutely ridiculous. But something interesting happened. When we stopped doing webinars and we went to a teleseminar, when we went to our first teleseminar about Front Page, we got twice as many people on the line. Why did we get twice as many people on the line as we got at a normal webinar? Was there the newness? Sure, maybe that was part of it. But after quizzing some people, after quizzing some executive level people who came on the teleseminar, their reasons were simple. Well, Paul, I know how to work a phone. These webinar things confuse me. I listened on the drive home. I listened in the office. I just put it on mute and had the play thing go. It was really easy for them to consume. And that's where I realized that the opportunity in teleseminars is tremendous and can at times get me a bigger audience than I get somewhere else. But you see, it's not an issue of one audience versus another. It's an issue of content versus channel. See, when I was doing my webinars, I would teach webinars on Front Page. The content was Front Page training. It was all about what we were doing in Front Page. Not a big deal at all. The channel, when it was a webcast, when it was a webinar using Microsoft system, it was a webinar. The content, Front Page training. The channel, a webinar. The content, Front Page training. The channel, a teleseminar. See, it really didn't matter what it was. It's an issue of content versus the channel. So I have this big microphone in front of me, and I can produce all sorts of content, and I can shoot it down all sorts of channels. What I do now, what I really like to do, one of my favorite methods for content production, is to do something live over the phone, either with a live audience, maybe a co-partner, Alex-Mandossian, who I do marketing online live with. We use the phones to capture each other, and then we have these big microphones. We take it, we run it into a computer, just a good old-fashioned phone, running it into the computer, packages everything up really, really nicely. Now we have an MP3 file that we can send out via podcast. We can send out via audio generator. We can put on a CD, we can put on a DVD, we can do whatever we want with. The tool is a microphone. The tool is the telephone as transport. The tool is the computer that takes everything and records everything for us. It's just the phone as the tech that lets me talk to a lot more people at once. Okay? I then take it again and we package it up and shoot it out however anybody wants to take it. I have teleseminars that I do live that we send out as podcasts, that we send out as premium paid podcasts, that we later burn to CD and DVD and ship these out to the people who want it that way. The Business Podcasting Bible was a teleseminar series that was done over the phone, that was translated into transcripts, and then later edited by an editor to make it sound like it was in one single voice, and then I edited that. You see, we take the content, again, we shoot it out over the telephone channel because it's the one channel that everybody has in common, but then we capture it, we package it up, and we shoot it through however and whatever it is that people want. That's where the revenue is for me. That's the model. Just a webinar means the telephone people aren't going to listen. Just a podcast means the webinar people aren't going to go. Just a just a podcast means that the people who want to be live can't do the teleseminar. You get the idea. The model is to bring all this stuff together with teleseminars, basically at the top from a content production standpoint. So, more. Teleseminarsecretsnow.com. My partner in crime, Alex-Mandossian, co-author of the Business Podcasting Bible, my co-host, Marketing Online Live, my good friend, he is launching his Teleseminar Secrets program at teleseminarsecretsnow.com. This is the default, de facto class on doing teleseminars. I've taken it every year. No class has helped me get a better idea about content creation. No class has given me a better idea about getting the right audience, getting people to act, doing all the things I want to. Is the majority of my stuff teleseminars? No. Am I even necessarily known for my teleseminars? No. But this class lets me produce the content, shoot it down the teleseminar channel, and then I shoot it down all the other channel options I have as well. I really recommend you take a look at teleseminarsecretsnow.com. What Alex is doing is amazing. I can't recommend the class high enough, and I just wanted to give you that information. So why do I do teleseminars? I do teleseminars because it's a great way to produce the content. It's a great channel to shoot the content down that people will take and listen to. It's not limiting in any way because I can send it via podcast. I can take the great microphone and I can make the high quality CD. I can put it on a portable media player. I can get it transcribed. I can get it made into a book. I can do whatever I want with it. But it's the content. Shut down whatever channel makes sense. And friends, teleseminars makes a lot of sense when you look at your channel options. Do yourself a favor. Do your content a favor. Take a look at www.teleseminarsecretsnow.com.